Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Can everybody see me? Can everybody hear me?
I can hear you, and I can see you. Can you hear me?
Can.
Cool.
Sorry, I had to do my little Gilderoy Lockhart bit there.
Don't mind me. I'm just eating ice cream for dinner because I'm an adult.
As one should.
That's one absolutely.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me
Can.
okay? Welcome, welcome.
Hey,
We
hey,
can hear
hey.
you.
Yeah, we can hear
I'm
you.
gonna switch mics. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. How do you hear me now? How do you hear me now?
Still good, still good.
Still good?
Different but good. Different but good.
Different but good.
Mhm.
All right. Thank you. We will be beginning shortly.
Oh, we're streaming already. I can dig it.
Works for me.
Host. Okay, let me start.
Fuck.
Did we lose feed?
No, I can't figure out why I have this pop-up screen here.
Hello?
Hi.
Did we lose feed?
Sorry, no, I just can't figure out why I have this big pop-up screen here, separate from the Zoom feed. I mean, it's all part of the Zoom feed. It's just like a spotlight. It's like two windows I have opened up for Zoom. I don't know how to. If I close one, it closes the fucking whole thing.
Is it affecting anything?
Yeah. It is.
What is it-
It's taking
what
up
is it?
all my space on my screen. I can't see anything.
Oh,
This is
okay.
one person. Okay, I guess I can minimize it. Where's Sprigg?
Possibly still eating ice cream.
Quite.
Quite yes. Oh, is that Snarf's new place?
Nope. Just his place without a background.
Ah, yeah. I suppose that's
It's
fair.
creepy, isn't it? Oh.
Snarfy's in costume today.
He finally
Oh,
got his armor
I
polished.
got my armor, all right. Oh.
Up here looking like Michael McDonald.
Snarf E. McDonald.
I accept it. It's canon.
Test.
It's canon.
Test.
I can't find where I used to. Man, I used to auto pull that thing up. Nope, not that one.
Not that one.
Where did it go? I used to be there all the time. She was. Oh, what?
Ooh.
Oh, got some
What?
nice shades, bro.
It follows me? That's creepy. Oh, this is the weirdest shit.
Bandits.
This is the weirdest shit.
The Snarfy Bandito.
This is the weirdest shit.
We represent the lollipop. Oh, Mike Wazowski.
This is the weird.
Testing.
They
Dude.
do have some
Testing.
interesting ones in here. I haven't
Oh my
had
god,
some.
you unicorn.
Dude, they follow you.
Yeah,
Testing.
it's facial recognition.
Oh, there was an update. That's why I think that's the new update. Cause I got an
Testing.
update when I logged on.
Testing.
I
Testing.
wonder where would my old background?
Testing.
Oh, that's a nice one.
I keep having to re-add mine every so often.
Yeah, weird. Oh, I don't know how to take that off. Oh, I do like this one for that, but where's my actual background? Virtual background.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, add
Hello.
Hello.
image. Aha, we're getting somewhere.
Howdy
Don't
doody.
say no, 'cause you know you can't believe. Jamaica, we have a bobsled team.
I have arrived.
You have arrived.
I have. The title for what I've written, at least, is "The gang beat up some goblins, and now they have to deal with the aftermath of warfare."
Good with that.
Pretty much. You guys are being carried around on the crowd. Cheered.
Mhm.
Goblins did come out of the ground. So
That
we
is
had
true.
some ground goblins.
Someone has the stream playing in the background.
Let's see if we do none. Wait, where's the none button?
I can't actually
Oh, there's
see.
none. Okay, none's.
We got some
Where's
leaking
that
through
line?
someone.
What line is that? Who's leaking?
Is it me?
I don't know. I can't tell who it is.
Oh,
I don't think it's me.
I think it is you.
just but I, Snuffy Bash.
All right, everyone,
The
tune into
Horus
the Twitch
Legion.
stream if you haven't already. I'd
Yeah.
appreciate that.
The greatest of all legions.
All right, y'all. If you could tune into the Twitch stream, I would appreciate that. That being
Wow.
said,
Hold on. One second. Are you echoing?
I just did for a second.
Okay, I was just checking. I just want to try to make sure I had it all. Cause I didn't even open a Twitch yet. That's what freaked me out. I'm like, wait, how's he already doing it?
Stream is up. I'm hosting right now.
I'm hosting as
Awesome.
well.
Yeah. Host squad.
What is host squad? Who's hi? Hey, host squad.
Hi, squad.
Hey, host squad.
Yo, squad. Oh, yo.
Okay.
We,
Maximize.
We got enough followers that we can host other people.
That's cool.
Alright, so if you're just joining us, thank you. I appreciate you guys being here. This is Tamatma, the Mistress of the Magical Artifacts. I'm just going to say a few words before we get going. I need to reiterate and elaborate on legal developments of the WOTC's legal agreements. We are using the official OGL setting of Middle-earth as described in the Adventures of Middle-earth Player Guide, licensed by WOTC in addition to and along with other licensed WOTC source material tweaked here and there by yours truly. Furthermore, the Mistress of the Magical Artifacts is unofficial fan content legally permitted under the WOTC Fan Content Policy. This has not been officially approved or endorsed by Wizards, and portions of material used are property of Wizards of the Coast and Wizards of the Coast LLC. Thank you.
Yay, legal stuff.
I will eventually have like a pre-recorded
Thank you, Wizards of the
soundbite
Coast.
that I'll throw on there. Eventually.
Everything seemed to be working smooth this time.
Indeed.
Indeed.
One moment, please.
Ooh, full gallon of juice.
Stole that from the DM.
Please rename yourself to your character name. Thank you very much. I can do it for you if you don't know how.
Let's see, I'll figure it out. Hold on. Rename. Got it.
Just doing last minute prettying. That's not what I wanted. Where's my window?
I didn't know you could do that. Did I not
But
do that
you-
last time? Oh.
You're already pretty enough, though. We're ready.
Where's Dreyfus? Where's
Where,
Dreyfus?
yeah, where the
Where's
fuck is
Dreyfus? I forgot his name. I forgot his name.
Dreyfusson.
Dreyfus.
I'm gonna go about this a little differently today. But along the same lines.
I like your nipples, Snarfy. They come through your armor well.
Yeah, you know, I get them from Batman. There's this guy named Batman I met.
Batman?
Yeah.
From Batmania?
From
Batmania.
Romania, I guess. With the...
Hello.
Whoa.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
No. I'm giving him a really terrible looking cape.
Hello again. And thank you for joining us. Previously Gandalf sends the armored battalion in direction of the Dark Riders that they were last seen. Talad describes the riders as having the ability to muddle your head, and Snarf begins to press the wizard for knowledge pertaining to why Dark Riders are stalking the Briar, also inquiring about local libraries. As Gandalf is about to ride off, he invites the party to either come with him or stay here, but advises the latter. The party ultimately decided to stay in the Willows Vine and prepare for the possible oncoming attack. Obadan disregards the threat as dealt with, and decided to go back to the party grounds and help restart the festivities. The party begins to wait in the tavern until something happens, while Drofan and Braneyes join them. While waiting, Sprigg challenged Snarfy to a peanut-eating contest at which he revealed he is deathly allergic to them. The music begins back up after around 10 minutes, and over the next hour the hobbits begin to emerge from their shelters and resume the party once more, assuming the threat has again been dealt with. Solon is audibly annoyed at the hobbits' seeming disregard for their own safety. In another blinding flash, Gandalf appears before them looking combat-rattled and assured everyone that the problem has, in fact, been dealt with. Gandalf begins inquiring about the number of Black Riders that the party has recently seen on their travels, again stating he has only seen 3. Snarf again asks Gandalf, what do the Dark Riders want? All he is able to say is that they might be searching for something lost that has been found, but he is not certain. Gandalf now walks away and sits at the bar with a fresh drink. Snarfy again succeeding a deception check with Drofan, now completely convinces him that he is in fact his uncle on the Dragonslayer's side. However vague this explanation may be. He then grabs Drofan by the shoulders and asks very seriously, do you know of anything that is lost in this Shire that has been found? Very confused by this question, Drofan fails to connect the dots, and denies any such knowledge in regards to this. Frustrated, Snarfy accidentally steps on his foot and walks away. Talad begins to seek deeper information and directs his attention to what Obadan must know about why these Dark Riders are prowling the Briar. As sun sets, everyone in town is now in the party grounds and everybody else is on their way there. The party go in search of Obadan. With a high investigation roll and everyone searching, Sprigg instinctually finds him very quickly, enjoying the music, searching for shiny things along her way, but alas with no avail. Snarfy and Talad privately discuss the possibility that magic is afoot and Obadan may possibly be cursed by evil, and that he has a spell for just this occasion. Talad responds that he does not know much of the magical concerns. Arriving at the dance floor, Obadan is on the table dancing as Snarfy is trying to ask if he is cursed. Obadan only hears his voice, and then hops off the table to talk, at which point the party surrounds him to discuss the situation. When pressing about the Dark Riders, what they are searching for, Obadan becomes visibly distressed, fidgeting with something in his pocket that the party notices. Once hearing that Snarfy asks to cast a spell on him, he attempted to flee, at which point Snarfy successfully trips him. On the ground, Sprigg and Talad help him to his feet, but he just barely feels him begin to grope and succeeds to disengage. At this point, only Talad knows for 100% certainty that Obadan is deceiving them purposely, and while running after him, he turns a corner and the party loses contact with him, with tracks nearby leading back towards town. Talad then casts Locate Object on Obadan's coat and senses that within minutes, he ran over 1,000 feet away in the direction of town. Upon regrouping, Talad informed the party that Obadan has vanished, and they decide to go to Obadan's house in search of him. Suddenly there's an explosion, and Gandalf's whiz poppers are seen shooting into the sky in the direction the party is going. After a short walk, they see Gandalf and his cart of whiz poppers just off the main path by the entrance/exit with Drofan, Braneyes, and 3 other hobbits they have not met before. Drofan wants to introduce them to his closest friends, but in an urgent hurry, they insist they have no time and are in dire seek of Obadan. Drofan concludes they are still in search of something lost that is hidden. Talad then informs all within earshot that they think they have found it, and that Obadan likely has it in his pocket, and that he, and I quote, got squirrely and went invisible. Indeed. Gandalf overhears this conversation, stops lighting the Zwiz poppers, and abruptly gets very close to Talad, as to hear with certainty what he is saying. Talad reiterated that yes, he did, in fact, go invisible, and Gandalf begins to explain that this may actually be as he feared, and that Obadan probably now has one of the lost great bracelets, all of which give the ability to turn its user invisible. He went on to further explain that he is not as concerned with it up until this last day when the Dark Riders appeared so close to the Briar, which he attributed to the party's arrival. But after being told about the object in Obadan's pocket, which supposedly turned him invisible, he also has now concluded the Dark Riders must be after this item. Suddenly, Talad can sense that Obadan is returning to the party, trying to sneak around them and over to the pub table. As they go in search of Obadan, a dragon attacks the party, or so it may seem. When finding out this is only one of Gandalf's and his last finale greatest whiz papa, they find themselves accosted by a goblin army who were drawn to the explosions and the party, successfully dispelling the attacking force. And with a show of might, Gandalf cleared another wave, and the party seems to once again be safe. Or at least for the moment.
So, there you have it. We are rejoining the party. What is the last thing you guys have written down that you're doing?
That Snarfy gave a great speech.
Yep. And that everyone was being carried off into town by a promenade of halflings cheering for everyone.
I apologize that I left that part out.
My armor. That dragon was real looking. Oi. That was my last note.
Yes. To addendum the introduction, yes, there were speeches given, and at the final moment, Obadan slipped on his bracelet and vanished before the crowd. And Gandalf disguised it with a cloud of smoke. Everyone thinks he is now vanished and gone mad. What do you now do?
Can you describe the scene for us, please?
Over to the map.
Like, are
Oh, yes.
are they
Let me
going?
see a map. Yeah, I'm gonna go look.
Yeah, what are we...
Well, are the people going nuts?
Yes.
Like, was the dragon? Did they
Like-
like the dragon?
Like they go in
Yeah,
psychotic?
can I ask if they like the dragon?
Are they-
Oh, I
Can I
mean,
go
everyone
ask one
applauded
of
when the
them?
dragon exploded. But
Oh,
when the dragon exploded,
No.
the goblins attacked. So they didn't get much chance to celebrate.
darn.
No, after what's his butt did the disappearing act. How did they take that? Like, should I be concerned as a
losing their
3 foot
minds.
tall character?
Their dwarves are losing their minds?
You should not be worried for your safety. But the people are losing their minds. They are going pretty nuts at that.
If Snarfy
everybody-
lets me, I'm gonna. If
Say that
Snarfy
again?
lets me, I'm gonna hop up on his shoulder. I'm gonna like hop up on his shoulders and kind of like peek around. I just want to look. I'm not looking for anything in particular.
Okay.
Okay. You can do that. Roll for investigation.
I am now perched.
Oh, yeah, roll
You-
it.
You are at the exact moment where the speech has just ended, and you see Gandalf getting up and walking away. Everyone is pretty much talking amongst themselves. People are still eating and
Losing their shit.
playing. Yeah, you're losing their shit.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Now, do you get advantage because you're on my shoulder?
I don't know. Do I, DM? Does God allow that?
I mean, what are you looking for?
I don't know. Kind of like,
What
I guess Obadan, really. Like seeing if he's like slithered off somewhere. Because I know that he went invisible, but maybe he's like trying to like sly his way back into the party or something. Or something shiny on the ground.
On that note, you suddenly remember that he said, "When I give the signal, please meet me back at my house after the party."
I
But
guess
you don't
that's
see
something
you don't see any
shiny.
trace of him.
Hey,
Something shiny.
to
To see anything shiny, you'd have to get on the
gotta go to
ground.
his house. It's okay.
Ground.
Upon remembering that, I tell Snarfy, "Hey, we gotta go. We gotta go to Obadan's house."
Yeah, Tyler, do you see Solon?
I am hidden.
Oh,
I was stealth this whole entire time.
Yeah, he was.
oh,
I, however, was standing right next to it. Like, yeah, hi, how's it going?
okay. Yeah. We gotta go to Obadan's house.
Well, maybe we should head that way then.
Is there a way to summon Talon?
He'll see us.
Oh,
He can't miss me standing on your shoulders. Thank you, by the way.
Not to mention everyone else is halflings, so I think
right,
it'll be
Whoosh.
pretty easy
But
to
I don't see
track.
signs.
I don't,
see signs.
I don't see signs.
Signs. Oh goodness.
Yeah,
To
that resonates.
Obadan.
That resonates.
It's a little, it's a little verticalist of you, isn't it?
I don't see beings. I just see floating energy. That's it.
I just see bags of money walking by that I can steal.
Ooh,
Oh.
meat bags.
Ooh, the bone
gosh.
bags.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start making
Okay.
my way down to Obadan's.
Yeah,
Walking,
I do hop off your shoulders.
walking fast, faces past, and we're homebound.
Yeah, and then little piano break.
Perfect.
Because I'm
Okay.
cheap.
So, as you're walking back to Obadan's through the crowd,
I'm not. I'm avoiding the crowd at all costs.
it's kind of hard
I'm
to
not.
do. You would have to leave the party and go off to the woods if you wanted to avoid the crowd.
There isn't like back alleys through the
'Cause it-
houses.
I mean, I guess you could.
There
It would
isn't,
take you a
like-
lot longer.
That's fine.
It would take you a lot longer than it would
I
take
mean,
the
it-
group if you wanted to do that.
Sure.
Because I have the city walk thing or whatever, so we can get to Obadan's
Alright,
house real fast.
Perfect. I didn't want to spoon feed it. Perfect. So she uses her city walk, and you guys go to Obadan's house, lickety split. Awesome.
Man, where's Tyler?
So on the way. Well, Tyler, do you want to go with them, with the city secret?
I do
Walking.
not want. Well, that's what City Secrets does. Is goes through the back alleys and stuff in order to.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, exactly. So do you want to do that with them?
As long as it avoids the crowds.
That's
Yeah.
what you're trying to do anyway, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys do that, and you successfully avoid all the crowds. And you make it back to Obadan's place. But before you do, you happen to see Drofin already pretty much there,
Dreyfus.
like walking his way there too. Hi,
I'm
friends.
never gonna call him by the right name.
Did you enjoy the show? Wasn't that something?
Oh, nephew. What a show.
It was something for sure. Yes.
Well, I'm just glad that you had something for your birthday, at least a little bit more exciting than the previous years.
As you guys approach the house, you kind of things get quiet all of a sudden, somehow like the noise from the party which was in the background, kind of like even all the way up to your house, suddenly just everything is quiet. Darkness, it gets even darker. So doesn't seem to be any stars in the sky all of a sudden, and you hear raised voices all of a sudden, something along the lines of
Obadan Sackouts! Take me not for some cheap tricks. I am not trying to rob you.
and with that, kind of like the noise lightens back up, and the stars come back out, and you get closer and closer to the door.
Wizards.
That's pretty cool, though.
Kind of.
All right. So we get to the door, and yeah, we're gonna. Is it unlocked?
The door is unlocked.
Okay, we're gonna. I don't know. This door was trapped before. Do I want to let myself? Yeah, let's let ourselves in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you hear voices
okay.
inside. The lights are now on, whereas before everything was dark and there was nothing. It was silent. Now people are obviously here. So you go inside. Just as you go inside, you overhear a conversation between the wizard and the hobbit. Something along the lines of, "You're always right. Thank you so much. What would I ever do without you?" And as that kind of happens, he looks up to you and says, "Friends, thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the party, but now I must be on my way. I am going to the elves for retirement, and I'm leaving all of my belongings to Drofin, and I'm glad you are all here to witness it."
Except for
With that-
our inheritance, correct?
Sorry?
That- except for our inheritance that you promised us, correct?
We get
Yes,
money.
with that, he hands out envelopes and hands you each one, pretty much like with like a letter envelope with a seal on it. It looks like it just looks like a sword and a cloak wrapped in like a vineyard wine, like grapes wrapped in grapes.
Before I take
So-
it, can I do an insight check?
Yes.
On the letter.
Please be a good one. Okay.
This
20.
was our inheritance, great.
He hands you an
Oh,
envelope. Insight.
I want to check to see if his
It's really
intentions
a
are
mimic.
true, and seek out if he's lying or predicting his next move.
He is absolutely telling you the 100% truth.
Okay. Because
And you can sense it.
I don't know. I had to figure it out.
Yeah.
You never know.
Never
Thanks
know.
for the money, motherfucker.
He says, "This is not the money, but you will need this when you go to claim the hoard that has been delivered to your residence. If you require any spending coin..." Well, what? Go ahead.
Did you say
Yes.
A whore to my residence?
I have sent my magical carriages, full and laden with gold and gold, to each of your respected dwellings.
With a whore?
Guys- I dispatched them this morning, yes.
So why didn't you wait for while we were still in town?
Because they are going to be very slow.
Why couldn't we have seen this beforehand? It seems a little counterproductive to send it on our way when we're here in town.
Seriously.
I wanted you here for the party, and I'll send you home with your inheritance.
You said they left this morning, though. So how is that
Indeed.
sending us home? That's sending it alone
It is heavily guarded, each one of them.
by your halflings like you sent to pick us up, because those people were not armed, trained in any way, shape, or form.
What are you talking
They
about?
are guarded.
They fight with
Fear
their
not,
heart,
fear not.
okay?
They are guarded with magic. They appear not even as luxury carriages that I sent you. They are humble travel dirges to the naked eye. They will be left alone. They have gods inside as well.
Well, I mean, I'm
It
just
is-
saying this is kind of a precarious situation that you kind of put us in. You invited us out, said, hey, I need you to stay for a birthday party, as well as I'm going to give you inheritance. And then as soon as we're like, hey, give us inheritance, you're like, no, you can't have it. It's already been sent away.
Tyler, are you
You-
always this spicy?
For the most
You
part,
will
especially when I've been
undoubtedly
crossed.
Be
Oh.
able to catch up to this delivery. As I said, it is not going very fast. It is going about normal pace, even with magic shoes.
So
And that
that
is
means
slow,
that we
in
are
my
to
opinion.
separate then. Then we should all head our separate ways and get to our separate carriages and go on our way then.
If that is your bidding, my friend, that is your bidding.
Well, I don't see any other reason to stay here.
So Gandalf is overhearing all of this, and he kind of chimes in, and he... God, I don't have, like, okay, so... I have this all planned out. I'm kind of, like, coming up with, like, the phrases on the fly here. So give me a second. He,
Man.
He says, "Fear not, Talid. Your wealth is well protected by my magic, but fate would seem to have brought you here for a deeper reason, just than to receive your inheritance. These Dark Riders are dangerous, and much evil is behind them. I fear for the safety of now Drofan, because he has now inherited this magic bracelet. Obadan, please, bring out the bracelet." He says, yes,
I
it's over
am
there in an envelope
All
on the mountain.
eyes.
What? Three
I
people
said
like
I'm
spoke
all
at the same time.
eyes.
I didn't mean to do that roll. Okay. I was just pushing a button.
Okay, so he said, yes, it's over there in an envelope on the mantle. And so Gandalf walks over there. There's no envelope. So he said, oh, wait, it's still here in my pocket. And he begins to look at it with the deepest look you've ever seen anyone look at a material object in their life, almost as if it's like a loved one. He turns over to Drofin, and before Drofin's able to grab it, he kind of tips his palm, shaking while he does it, and it drops, like with the heaviest thud you've ever heard, like for something you wouldn't have thought would make that much weight. Hit the ground, like didn't bounce, didn't move, just hit the ground, kind of shook the ground around it.
I didn't shat my armor.
Good job, Snarky.
Good to know.
That wasn't,
So
that
with
wasn't
that-
me.
With that, he has his backpack on, he's got his walking stick, he kind of steps out the door, looks at the moon and says, "I've thought of an ending for my book." And he lived happily ever after for the rest of his days. Gandalf looks at him and says, "Yes, and I do believe you shall." With that, he begins to hum a song and walks down the trail
Every
without you.
fucking halfling is goddamn insane. That's what I've
I
learned.
wasn't.
That's what I've learned since I've been in this town. They're all bloody
I wasn't
insane.
gonna say anything.
Well,
Wow.
so
Okay.
Drofin looks down
Yeah.
at the bracelet and says, "Oh, this is Obadan's magic bracelet that he keeps it." And he picks it up and he offers it to Gandalf. He said, "Here, wouldn't you do better keeping guard of this?" And he says, "No, Drofin, do not tempt me, for I fear that through me it would wield a power too dark and desirable to control.
I'll hold it.
Nephew, give it to the owl.
She holds on to shiny things quite well.
I could swallow it.
Don't even have to touch it.
Well,
With that,
okay, Snarfy.
You're a flick.
Gandalf becomes more involved at this point. He says, no, this goes to Drofen. It has been passed to him. It is for his ward.
Well, how come he gets it? You should have just sent it, on a carriage going 40 miles that way. Would have been done the same thing.
I am his uncle, so it's only very fair that Uncle Snarfy gets it before Drofen.
What? Or he could just say he gives it to me, and then I'll hold it.
I roll a 15 for deception.
Drofen says, I dare not go against Gandalf's wishes, and if he desires me to guard this, then I don't see why, but I will. And he says, yes, keep it secret, keep it safe. There's much I need to investigate. I am now to leave, and I will be back as soon as I possibly can, hopefully with the answers I seek.
So what do we do? Are we done?
I will be back within a week. I will be back within under a week's time.
So we ought to stay here for a week?
I don't want to stay here.
Is there a ring
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
not
floor?
staying here. There's no way I'm staying here.
There's a bracelet on the floor, right?
That being said, he says, you are actually, that is a better idea. You are all to leave. You cannot stay in the Briar. It is not safe for anyone to remain here. He looks now at Drofen and says,
Now you believe that?
You are to make to Bree, the neighboring city of Bree, and meet me at the Inn of the Prancing Pony. There, you will be safe, and you will be able to wait until my return. I fear for the safety of all involved here tonight. Please do not go venturing very far, at least until I'm able to give you the answers that you are undoubtedly not being tracked.
Okay,
hey,
Gandalf.
Solon, what do you think about all this? I know you are a pensive one.
Gandalf certainly seems to understand the nature of this bracelet. If, even in his possession, it would tempt him to do something so awful, so terrible, then perhaps he's right, we should definitely leave. And I don't believe that Drofen should be leaving alone.
I fear the Dark Riders are after this. And please, I cannot think of anybody better to accompany him on his trail than you
I could.
all.
I'm with Solon on this
Fate has brought you here for a reason. I tend to lean in the wind of fate.
one. Oh, I don't believe in fate in any way, shape, or form.
Here,
don't
Gandalf.
I believe that you can take it.
Have this marble.
You are what you make your life.
This marble.
Here,
Have this
Gandalf.
marble.
Before
I just-
Have
from my
this
cheek.
marble.
Before you go, take this one marble.
Before disembarking, so Snarfy, sorry, what are you saying?
Take this one marble.
Are you offering this to Gandalf?
Yes.
He looks at the marble. He looks at you. He looks back at the marble. He looks at you. He looks back at the marble, and
He looks at me.
extends his hand. He extends his hand and accepts it very graciously. He cups it and takes a close look at it and says,
Mushroom.
Don't smell it.
"This is
Marble.
excellent craftsman. This rivals the dwarven kingdom of old."
Yes. Well, you won't find
Very
the
nice
finest
work,
mushroom.
Snarfy. I will keep this secret and safe.
Thank you, thank you.
But please, before you disembark on your separate ways, please allow me the time to at least confirm that this great peril is in fact what we are dealing with, and allow me to make proper arrangements to deal with it appropriately.
What does
Will
that
you
mean?
please at least accompany Drofen to the Inn of the Prancing Pony? and wait
What
for
do
me
I get
there.
out of it?
What do you desire?
I want my
You will help
inheritance.
ensure
reason
that
why I'm
this
here.
whole
That's the whole reason I came.
Hmm.
We've got the coupon
And that
for
was
it
taken
now.
from me. Like, I've got nothing to show while I'm here. I came
The
here with saying,
horse.
hey, I was promised these things. I'm like, all right, I'll do that. I did the things, and now the bargain
My-
is now not in my favor.
My dear Talid, that is more gold than you would have been able to carry.
I don't care. I'd like to have a pocket full, maybe. At least see it for my own eyes to know that it exists, rather than him throwing
Walk
it and
with
saying,
me.
oh
Walk
my
with
God,
me.
more
And he
walking.
takes
Here
you
we go.
into this next, like, very next room. It's locked. He pulls out a key. He turns a key and kind of whispers some words, and the door swings open. And in this room, you can't even count the amount of gold that is in this room. Even after giving you guys your inheritance, this room is like full of diamonds, full of jewels, full of gold. He says, I believe Obadon was attempting to offer you as much as you can carry now if you need pocket spending coin while you are waiting for your inheritance to
Oh,
be transferred
perfect.
to your
I'll start
homes.
pouring it into the bag of holding. The whole room.
Do it. Just fucking
Do
do
I-
it.
whole
do I
room.
hear-
Just start pouring it
That
into
being
the
said,
bag of
since you,
holding.
I will have to stipulate a limit. Since previously I said
You-
there's no limit
you
on
didn't.
the bag of holding,
Alright.
but I didn't expect you to kind of like do that kind
Didn't
of.
expect me to
thing.
use it?
Within reason here, guys.
That's
So
wasn't done
just
off
whatever
of
the
that.
original is, just times it by 4, and you can fill it. Fine, yes, you can. Like, yeah, fill it with gold.
Okay, times
but it's
it by
gonna be
4,
filled to the
that's
max.
Fine. That's 20. That's 2,000 pounds. So that's good for
Okay,
me.
so it will be full of gold. You're not gonna be able to put anything else in it.
That's fine. I already have the whole
Uh,
entire freaking equipment list and everything else in it. So that's fine.
Well, there's still plenty
do-
more to grab out there.
That's
Go
fine.
ahead.
Do we hear in this other room? Do we hear the clatter of?
You were all
Shinies.
invited. You all went with
Oh.
him. He was like,
Whoa!
everybody kind of
Oh,
shit.
come with.
I'm gonna can I go over there and bite on one to see how the quality of that metal?
Yeah, and while actually Tallard, while you're shoveling money, while you're shoveling gold in your bag, like each stack that you're kind of shoveling kind of just like magically reappears. Like you
All
still
right.
have gold in your bag, but it just
Works for
limitless.
me.
Can I still chew on it?
So the money is going in his bag. It's still there, but then it's
Alright.
also replenishing itself within the room.
It's for me armor.
Yes,
Is it real?
Holy crap!
yes.
Okay. So
Oh,
by
it's good.
my
A dragon hoard's
calculation-
worth of wealth, 1/12, 1/13 of a dragon's hoard's worth of wealth. He
Scrooge-
in this world,
Scrooge McDuck's
he actually
never-ending
took his
vault.
13th. In this
Okay,
story, he
so-
actually took Bilbo actually took his 13th hoard from Erebor instead of
So
passing along.
Can I
He said,
put
"No, I don't want it." Now he has
75,000 gold on my sheet then? Because that's how much it would. Wait.
it. Sure.
Okay.
It tastes so good.
Don't eat that.
All right, guys.
No,
it's time to
it's
go
for
ruin
me
the local
armor.
economy. Let's go.
It's gold for me armor.
Just gonna buy a few shops. We're gonna invest in them. Take profits off of.
I mean, if you guys want to be murder hobos, you sure can go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
This isn't a
Yeah.
murder hobo.
Murder
We're just gonna
hobo.
set up shop in Bree.
Yeah.
That's it, man. We're gonna control
It's
the world
like
from here.
similar. It's like similar goals.
Yes,
you wanna
yes,
just destroy
capitalism
the world.
murders.
No,
So-
not destroy the world. Own it.
No.
There is a difference.
I mean, you can by all means do that.
I'd
if
like
you
to buy
desire.
a castle, please.
We can make this into like a financial simulator.
Financial
That's what the group desires.
Oh.
Just like
We call it
Have
the gold
heard-
chakra
I
over
can-
here.
we can teach people how to invest, and I'll invent the fucking metaverse. Shit, why not?
Ooh.
Morden Kindness
We're talking
metaverse.
crazy here. Okay.
Oh, and then we can go to space with the new
I
book.
mean, this
Yeah.
know.
Spelljammer, Astral Sea, let's go.
Okay.
Anyway, Talib would be like, all right, this pays for everything. I'm fine
So-
with this.
All of a sudden, you start hearing a rustling in the bushes, kind of like out the window.
Investigation check.
There you go. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Or a
yeah,
perception check.
Insight.
I'm gonna
I'd
go
like-
look at that thing and look at
Get in
it.
the bushes
Insight
and
check the
pension.
bush. Yeah.
It's an okay one. It's a 15.
Okay.
I don't
So
see shit.
what do you describe to me what you do, Snarfy?
Oh well, see, I hear this rustling in these. But I could have. Did you hear that? I could have sworn out the. Let me go look.
Gandalf goes over there with you.
Go look.
And with that, you lean out the window. He leans out the window, and he sees Brain Eyes Ganji. He takes his staff and goes, boom, smacks him on the back of the head, and then pulls him up by his collar. Brain Eyes Ganji, have you been eavesdropping? Oh, no, I haven't been dropping no eaves, sir. Honest, I've been just trimming the edges under the windows there. If you follow me.
Is my wife down there?
Yeah,
Oh, not
it's
them
just me.
Snarfy has a
Quickly,
wife.
what did you hear? Speak!
Cannon.
Gandalf yells at him. I didn't hear nothing. Just about the magic ring and the end of the world, but nothing. Please, Mr. Gandalf, don't turn me into anything. Please don't turn me into anything. Nothing unnatural. He's like, no. I have
leave the
better
kid alone,
use for
Gandalf.
you.
Dang, I thought we had bigger fish to fry than a small halfling. That's quite aggressive.
You ought to accompany Drofen as well, being his best friend.
Well, damn, why don't you
So
just
whatever
recruit
you say,
everybody
Gandalf, sir. Whatever you say, Gandalf. I'll do whatever you say. Don't turn to me anything unnatural. So
Well, you can
yeah.
turn him into a
So-
frog. That's natural.
I mean, newts. Newts
Yeah,
are pretty
newts-
natural.
yeah,
They're
newts
just
are good.
critters. A
With
rock.
that,
You
A
could
rock?
turn into a rock.
Yeah.
Gandalf now says, quickly, there's
Okay.
no time to lose. Pack everything, travel lightly. You must leave immediately.
All right, I mean, I'm set for the
Grab
rest of
my
my life.
backpack. So-
yeah, I'm here. Let's go. I just gotta go back to the inn, grab my things, and
You don't.
So Drofen
He's gonna
begins
buy some new
to
things.
pack up
Buy
his
some new-
things.
I'm cheap.
Drofen like scrambles around, packs up, like wraps up some bread and some food and throws it in his sack, gets a couple changes of clothes, but gets a cloak on and gets his traveling gear on and gets ready to go. And he quickly rushes out the door with you guys.
How
So
much?
I assume like you guys
Right.
just said you're heading over to get your stuff out of the inn. Is that what you're doing? Really
Yeah.
quickly?
I already had my things on me. I already had all my stuff on me. How much like dry food can I fit into my bag? Like, how much can I take with me?
You want to
from
handle
this
that one,
place?
Tallard?
Let's see. What do you want me? She can carry 30 pounds of food in a backpack. So
I'm like, but you have.
no, it's filled with. Is literally. You said I could fill it to the brim and nothing more. So that's what I did.
Did you empty everything else out?
No, I only added
'cause you had
1,500
food.
pounds of coin. I only had 1,500 pounds of coin.
There
and then
was
500
okay.
for
So
everything
there
else.
was a month. There was a month of field ration in that bag.
It's buried
You
in gold
received
now.
That's fine. I
It's
will take
Bags
all
of holding
of
are
that
magic.
out.
You reach your hand in there, whatever you're seeking comes out.
Yeah, so I'll take out anything except for the 500-pound limit, because that's all I'm allotting to regular things. Everything else is the gold.
Okay.
Because I could buy it. I can just buy whatever the hell I don't need, and then whatever we're going. Bree? Yeah, Bree.
But I was about to say, I thought you were cheap.
I am cheap, but I have 75
Well, I mean,
pounds of
it's-
gold. I have
as
a
long-
little
A
bit to-
ration not bought is a gold not spent.
I mean, as long as there's someone around that offers you what you need, I'm sure you can.
Yeah, I mean, I will start at. Does anybody need anything? Anybody?
really.
I have many things.
You gifted me with such fine new armor. I can't think of anything.
I gotta
You
pee
have a
so
jar
bad,
of-
guys. Just keep going. I gotta pee.
Do you have a jar of
A jar
pickles?
of dirt.
Dog
Oh.
pickles. Unfortunately, no. I
Okay.
wish I did.
I might.
I have a spyglass. I have
Alright.
a spell book. I have some
Oh.
sealing wax. I have an
I must-
iron pot.
The iron pot will
Sidebar.
help. Yes.
I got a sidebar for you. That marble I gave that stupid wizard.
I have some
add this-
perfume.
It's a tracking marble.
Oh.
It's a magic tracking marble.
I like that.
Snarfy. Okay, that sounds cool.
He said I can make one magical item. Snarfy made magical marbles.
I got a disguise kit, an embolism kit, a bagpipe, a
An
pan flute,
embolism kit.
Do not pull out the bagpipe.
a poisonous kit, some thieves' tools, a navigator tools.
Wait, do you have a +1 leather armor in there?
No, but I do have studded. If you want studded.
You have a 4-string, 4-stamp leather belt. Ah. Level 18.
No magic items in the bag, unfortunately, other than what he brought with him.
Narrator, next time you go to use the restroom, you should probably mute your mic.
Yeah.
Did I not? I thought I did.
There's a bit of a waterfall back there,
well.
just saying. It's good to know you've got good bladder
I
control.
thought I muted it. That's.
No.
Can you hear me right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
The mute button's not working on my headset. Oh well. Fuck. Okay. My bad.
DM's P2, people, just saying.
Hey man,
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed of my
What?
lie. I'm not even gonna apologize
Suck
for
it
that.
and use it
Other than
for
my bad.
inspiration.
Oh no apologies, no apologies necessary. I thought it was really funny.
I apologize, but yeah, I'm not a robot. Beep boop boop.
Yeah,
beep.
beep bop beep bop bop. Meet
Oh, yeah,
me.
use the condom cast. That's the best method.
So
I like
we get back.
adhesive.
We get back to the inn. I inquired the bar. Is the barkeep there? Is it too late?
The barkeep is actually not there. There is a backup barkeep. The barkeep is still over the festival grounds.
So someone is managing the counter. That's all I need.
Yeah.
I asked the barkeep.
Someone you've never seen
or
before.
the not barkeep. Do you have any pickles?
The pickles.
The pickles.
Yes,
There you go.
we have pickles.
Yeah, you have pickles. Oh, okay.
We have pickles.
Do they come in a jar or how do those come? Do they have a big barrel out back?
We have jaws.
I'd like to buy a jar.
Very well.
It's gonna be a long trip.
He
I could
walks
use the
away to
salt.
the back. Goes away for a minute. Comes back with a bottle of pickles.
Cool.
About 24 of them in there.
Oh, nice. How much?
1 copper.
Oh, all right. Slip my copper piece and take my jar. Thank you very much. And I return to my room and grab my stuff.
Same.
Pickles are good.
I'm eating food out of Obadan's house while I wait for them.
So, while all of this is occurring, sorry, hold on. While all of this is occurring, there's another hobbit that walks in the room.
Into our room?
And no, then to the bar.
Oh. Okay.
So when Drofin sees this hobbit, he says, "Fatty, where have you been?" And he says, "Oh, Mr. Drofin, I've been looking all over for you. Did you not see what Mr. Obadan did? He appeared in a puff of smoke, he did." And he says, Fatty, I'm so glad you're here. I am leaving immediately. Please, try to keep this quiet. I have to make haste and to leave town. And I do not have time to explain." So Fatty looks at him and says, Mr. Drofin, what's going on? What's going on? Are you okay? Are you okay? What's happening? And he says, Drofin says something along the lines of, I said, Fatty, I cannot tell you, but we have to leave immediately. He says, "I'm going with you," Fatty says. "I'm going with you. You can't stop me. I'm going to hear everything about if my friend's in danger. I'm going to help protect you." So he says, "Very well. We're leaving immediately. Get what you need and hurry." So he busts out the door. Yeah, that little hobbit is gone. It happened so quick.
In Thieves' Cant, in Obadan's house, I want to write the cake is subpar, and then I'm gonna join everybody.
Where did you write that?
Wow.
On his floor.
Whose floor?
Obadan's floor. I stayed in his house. I was eating his food. and now I'm gonna write on the floor, the cake is subpar and thieves can't, and join my my comrades.
Okay, you can do that.
Now, any other rogues who happen to be in Obadiah's house could read the cake was subpar.
And leave promptly.
And leave promptly.
Save them the time. I can't say all the gold's gone. They're not gonna believe that.
No, when a fatty rolls in, a fatty rolls out. Someone's just rolling fatties around here.
All the fatties.
All the fatties. Fatty Bulger.
Big fatties, little fatties.
We're gonna say, hey, Flatty, how are you? I'm Uncle Snarf.
Some fatties as big as your arm.
Dreyfus's uncle, you know.
Richard Dreyfuss.
Richard Dreyfuss.
So,
And with that, we, so I guess we're waiting for Fatty now.
Yeah, we're just waiting for a fatty.
are you?
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever, at this point, whatever Drofa was waiting for.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
yeah,
no, don't look at that.
I'll go get my stuff.
So,
I'm leaving with you. Oh, okay. Guess we're waiting for another one.
I'm not doing anything with my way.
at this point in time, Gandalf is still with you guys, and he's just pretty much overseeing all this. And you guys kind of get the hint that he's kind of protecting. He kind of has this in his eyes that he's just kind of keeping everything safe.
In secret.
In secret. So, what are you guys? Are you guys gonna make it your way out of town? Is that what you're now doing?
No more reason to stay unless Dryfin needs anything.
If everybody's ready to go, we're gonna go.
Yeah.
To the Flatty Patty? No, the Pony Potty.
The phony potty.
The phony
So what do you guys
pony.
do? Like make your way up the?
Making our way downtown.
Yeah.
Walking fast.
Yeah. We're homebound.
All right. So you guys
That
are making your
Gandalf
way up.
Dude, he's there. He's
East.
where we'll meet
To
I'm
the
sorry.
Phony pony.
him. Gandalf's already there at the Phony Polony.
Pony? What? The prancing pony?
That one!
Yeah, the fatty pony. Yeah.
The
yeah.
fatty, the fatty baloney.
I forgot what it's called.
The fatty baloney.
The pimento loaf.
Is that where
Um,
Gandalf went so we can meet him?
The hog's head cheese. Yes.
Right?
You guys,
The phony baloney party pony. Lead on, Snarfy.
The Potty Pony.
The party pony.
He knows where he's
Okay.
going.
he knows
He
exactly.
knows what he's
We're in
doing.
good hands.
There's
He
a
knows the
compass,
nickname
and
of it.
There's a
Of course he
compass in this axe, you know.
His name is Snuffy Allstate. We're in good hands.
so as you guys are leaving the inn, the old barkeep walks in the door right before you guys are like about to exit. The old barkeep says, "What in the world is going on here? Where are you off to, Mr. Drofin?" He says,
Mr. Joffrey, what about me, Snarfy? Dude, what about that marble I gave you? The hell with this little nephew of mine. Ugh, this nephew gets all the attention.
There it is. Process it. Process it. There it goes. Process it. Now turn it into something great. You got this.
he drunkenly walks over to Snarfy and says, "I don't see you there," standing behind him, and just gives you like a big old drunken hug.
And I'm gonna
Thank you
hurry
so
Dryfin
much.
along. I'm gonna let go. Okay, let's go. Out of the bar. We got rid of him.
Well, okay, so before you're able to do that, Drofin's like, "I'm so happy you walked in, Hamwise. Please,
Oh, God.
I'm leaving and I need you to keep it quiet. If anyone asks, I'm selling the Sack End. I'm selling it and I'm moving out to the West Fold, to the East Fold. I'm selling everything. Please, can you handle this?" I'm getting rid of it, and I'm buying a house in the Eastfold. Just that's where we're going. In the East Farthing. So why do I keep saying Eastfold? East Farthing.
Pony
So
pot.
he just like flabbergasted. This is like just blindsides. It's like, you're selling Second? He says, yes, I'm selling it, and I've officially decided to take up the Sackville seconds. What? Oh crap!
The sackful
I'm getting this.
seconds of nut sack.
I'm getting this.
down
The
upon your
Bagville
lap.
seconds is. The Bagville seconds is. I've already gotten multiple offers from Obelia. Just tell her she can have it. Tell her she can have it. Take everything with it, and I'm done with it.
And all the fatty.
I have to leave. There's greater things
And
afoot.
the subpar cake.
And please, Hamwise, the gold. It's all yours.
Hamwise.
That's his name, Hamwise. That's the old barkeep's real name.
It's written.
It is written. The
I'm
Hamwise.
going to be.
Is that not Hammond? Hamwise. Whatever. The many names for the same things.
And now we go on into the Westfold or the Eastfold.
The fold
So
of the
he-
east.
While he's saying
Frank
this,
can't keep up with the names.
the old barkeep stumbles behind the bar and starts just scribbling things down. Supposedly, you guys think instructions, so he didn't forget, and says, "I hate to see you go, Mr. Droford. Farewell. Will you be back?" He says to him, "I don't know, Hamwise. I hope one day." And walks out the door.
Oh my god, thank you. Let's go.
He knows how to be cryptic.
Bear in
For
mind, we're
sure.
going to the Eastfold because
Right.
the Westfold fell, and Gondor wasn't there.
Going the
Hashtag
East
never
Farthing,
forget.
damn it.
Is that
Or should I say the East Near Thing is what I called it in my story. The East Near
The
Thing.
near thing. It's not very far. Yeah. It's just
We have the rights to use the real names now, so for whatever y'all, all the Lord of the Rings like vets out there, you guys can follow along pretty easily. I just switched a couple of names at the beginning until I figured out I can use the real ones due to the legal reasons. Moving forward, okay, so you guys are walking down the hill. Describe anything you want. Head out.
Yeah.
well, no, we're just
Nothing
leaving.
you want to add?
Yeah. No.
Okay, so
Oh
as
my
you
God,
guys
as
get
quick
go
as
ahead.
possible.
As you guys get close to the main road, I put you guys on. If you see on roll 20, this is the main highway of the Briar. You can see the
It is
Great
quite
Highway
dark.
connects.
It's a little tiny square. All I see is Trogdor. All I see is this fucking.
I moved you guys over to the world map.
burn
Yeah,
and they
I
moved you guys over to world map.
Yeah, we're there. I see. There's the
Frog.
Briar.
Okay.
There's
Yeah,
Littleton.
So
Yeah,
for the
if
viewers at home, this is the Briar, Littleton right here. This is the highway, the Great Highway, which would be the most direct path. So as you guys are getting close to the entrance of the Great Highway, actually, no. As you guys are leaving the center of Littleton, hold on a second. Holy fuck, it's blowing heat. Holy shit. I thought it was getting hot in here. I'm like, holy fuck. Sorry.
So it's true. We did kill Trogdor and burned it in
Yeah.
the countryside.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
We were going on the Great Highway before, but we were
No,
leaving in the
okay,
middle
so
of
yeah, you're headed that
Littleton.
direction. You're leaving Littleton. As you're leaving Littleton, all of a sudden you guys hear a horse neighing. A horse neighing off in the distance. A few of them, actually. A few of them. So, yeah.
Cool.
We should
It might
get
be
off the
bandits.
road.
I mean,
As you say that, Gandalf looks around, and you guys are still kind of like heading out of town, which you were like Littleton is kind of up here elevation wise, and everything else is. Go
Gandalf
ahead.
is coming with us.
Right now you haven't even left Littleton yet.
Oh. Okay.
You're kind of like still in the city. Before you even left Littleton, you heard that, and as you guys heard that, Gandalf kind of went like on alert, and kind of like you lost he disappeared, and all of a sudden he's like on a rooftop, looking down the road. And he says, quickly run off the road. They are coming now. There are 5 of them. Please go, make off the road with haste. I will deal with them.
All right, deuces.
All right, we're out.
Good luck.
Don't die. Have
Run,
fun.
Yeah.
run, quickly,
Yeah,
make haste.
We're out. We take off.
Yeah, we take off.
I grab Drofin. I grab Drofin and make sure he keeps up with us.
Okay. So, as you guys decide to run, where are you guys particularly running to? What do you guys do about that?
Can I?
What
Can I
direction
see
wise?
what is around us and what can we see in order to run to?
Okay, so you see a bunch of corn, like fields, wheat, corn, crops. You see a bunch, like a few rows of trees in between properties. You see a great, like, kind of like farmland spread out, green pastures in between with live animals and stuff like that. And so are you kind of like you're kind of like looking for a way to go?
Were we near the carriage? Could we hop on the carriage and go?
No, that would be the opposite direction. Like that's more towards center of town.
So we weren't in the center. I thought we were in the center of town, and that's where we're headed, is to the carriage to leave.
That's like more like towards, like, you guys are on the outskirts. You guys like pretty much on the outskirts of Littleton, walking towards the Great Highway, and the stables are like city center.
So we were gonna walk all the way to Bree?
Are you afraid of a little exercise?
It took me 2 weeks on horse to get Tellenveer. I would like to be there as quick as possible.
With that being said, Gandalf is still standing nearby, and he says, "The roads are not safe at this point. I was thinking about getting you transportation, but at this point, it is just not safe. There are 5 riders here. They are watching for you. They are tracking you. They have not gone very far. They disappeared over the last night, but as you can see, here they are. They are back. I don't think we should take the road. You need to make off cross country. Take off cross country."
Ooh, I got rid of all
And
of
with
them.
that-
You ain't gotta worry about them.
We're going bushing.
Well, the party, in his defense, the party wasn't attacked except for goblins. But so that being said, Drofin pipes up. He says, "I can cut through cross country quick enough, can't we, Brown Eyes?" And he says, "Righto, Mr. Drofin, I know where I'm going.
Oh,
Lead the
I'm gonna hate
way."
this, aren't I? Here we go.
Let's everybody stick together. We're going through cornfields for sure.
Oh no.
Clench your
So-
cheeks.
If you see any children,
Don't run
punch
backwards.
them in the face.
Do halflings count?
We'll
Okay.
find out.
So we're trying to make it to Bree?
You're
Cheese
making it
Town.
to
To
Bree.
the Pony Baloney?
To Cheese Land.
Bree
Bree.
is right
Yeah, I'm like, it's not even on the map.
Inhabited by the Swiss.
here.
That's okay. Well then, you're gonna need to
Gouda's
like update
better.
your map, bro.
Gouda is good.
Mhm.
Because I went through.
What
there
about the
and
map?
But everything's better with cheddar.
I can tell you about it later, but I'm just gonna
You
say you're
passed
gonna
right
need
by Bree.
to... No, I didn't.
You passed right by it. Yeah, you did.
You
I
said-
asked if you wanted to stay.
No,
You said there's no reason
there
to
was
stay.
a.
Well,
there was
actually,
a
no.
bridge
You didn't
there
get a chance to because you were being accosted. You were right.
by a. Yeah, that, it
Bandits.
was right there. I'm just saying.
You didn't get a
Bandits.
chance to go in because you were fleeing for the
'Cause
bandits. But you
okay,
passed it.
All right.
It's just a little town. Kind of cuts off the road, and like there's only like a little gate, not a little gate. It's like the front entrance gate, but there's not multiple entrances around. It doesn't. The road doesn't circle the city, or it goes right by it. You miss the gate entrance. You go right on by.
Hi, Sprigg.
I'm here. Cross country.
Thing.
Go to the
So-
character sheets and then click down and hold on your name and drag it over.
Okay.
Not on your picture, but on your name.
Dope.
Very good.
All right, we're just following.
So now,
driving.
You have now gone off the main roads, and you are cutting cross country through the back of Littleton, kind of making your way along parallel side the road, but not really. You're heading direction of Bree, but in cross, like not, you know, off the fields, like about a mile off the path.
We're going
Um,
a little bit of a detour. I'm good with that.
I would
Yeah.
like to take advantage of my mobile feat. That if we come across any difficult terrain, it's not going to cost me any extra movement.
Very good.
And
You will move a little
I
quicker
just
then.
I want to like scout ahead, just make sure that shit's safe.
Can't you fly?
I can, yes.
So at this point in time, Gandalf has left you. He
We left Gandalf. Fuck that.
did another. Well, yeah, he pretty much went into like a vanishing move, and you're assuming he's going off down to take care of these riders.
It was
Yeah.
that kind of breakup.
So-
No, I broke up with him.
Yeah.
So how quickly are you
Alright.
guys moving? Are you guys like sprinting?
Enough to
No.
not give, enough to
No.
be quick, but not enough to give us a level of exhaustion. Just enough.
Okay.
I have 30-foot
Um,
speed walking speed.
And we definitely don't want to be going through unfamiliar territory, traipsing through possibly difficult terrain, tripping up and hurting
Yeah.
ourselves.
While climbing or
Yeah.
swimming, each foot on the movement costs 1 extra foot. No, it's not. No, we good.
Well, because of Sprigg, you guys have that rough terrain advantage.
Well, that's just for her.
Well,
So it doesn't apply
just
to
for
any
me.
of- Yeah.
Oh, that's for the party.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
But
Can I do a survival check
you,
to see if we can navigate the places easier?
I would like, if he does any rolls, can I please give advantage for like pointing out where there's like really thick brambles and just like not roots and stones and stuff that might trip them up?
That being said, I will allow you guys to do that, obviously, yes. But if you look, well, as you look, you see they're leading you kind of through like these back-trodden paths, like dirt trails, like kind of like people look like they've walked through them, but like not many people, kind of almost like secret back roads.
Huh, alright.
They're very
That
like
seems
small,
familiar.
one-person size, just like a back trail kind of thing.
We're
Just like
headed
one-person
east.
hiking
Are we headed
trails.
east right now?
Yeah, we're headed.
I have
Yes.
a compass.
Northeast, east, yes. Northeast, east. East, northeast. You're heading kind of like an arc.
I
Almost.
see the road. Well, I see the road. I just want to make sure we're following that road.
Yeah, we just
So,
left
let me-
Littleton, so we're over here. Except for, wow. Go Sprigg, go. Fly into the
Oh,
mountains.
in the mountains, yes. I'm gonna zoom out.
Whee!
Now, where do we gotta go? Where's
Move you guys
Ponytown?
over
This is Ponytown.
Oh, we already made it?
No, we're in
Oh.
Littleton, over here.
Oh,
We
I'm
just left
on the wrong
Littleton.
spot. I'm in
Yeah,
the
we
wrong
just left
spot.
Littleton.
That's my bad. I thought this was a horse carriage over here.
It is.
I
Oh.
did too, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was like
I
near
thought,
us.
yeah. I thought, right? I'm sorry. Yeah, my bad. I'm all holding it up.
Now, only black.
Yeah, one sec. Yeah.
No chill.
So you this is almost kind of like, you get to a certain point and the trails disappear, and this is kind of what it looks like. You're walking through the forest. Now there's not much trails. I'm just using these for illustrations. I'm gonna go back and forth a few times here, but you eventually come up to this scene. And where are my resources here? Here they are. I'm gonna introduce some stuff.
Oh, hello, Snarf.
Yes.
back over to that page.
Goodbye, Snarfy. Hello.
So,
Hey, my people.
no, we're not there yet. Actually, I need to do something right before you guys get there. You guys are walking through. You guys still see a little bit of cornfields. You're just walking along, you know, decent pace. You kind of like, you sprinted away from Gandalf, but now that you're off the road, you can kind of tell like you've lost any sign of it seems that you've lost any sign of being traced or followed or anything right into that like that.
Well, if we're to believe
right now.
Gandalf, then wait, were we told that that's what they're seeking, the bracelet?
Yeah, he said that he's afraid that's what they're seeking.
We're never gonna be without them knowing where we are. So I think we should always be on high alert, no matter where we are, as long as we're with Jothan.
Okay.
Without
Okay.
question.
So I'm gonna pull you guys over here onto the field. Where are my players? There they are.
My players at?
Has no chill.
I'm either chop down a tree and make a fire.
I'm gonna build me a house.
So you guys are right here. You guys are right there.
Where is right there?
I'm
I
pinging
see
it.
some- Nope, I think you're in the wrong map.
All the way on the left.
I think you're on the wrong map. At least,
No,
or
I
I'm on
got
the
you
wrong
guys.
map.
Walk to. No, you guys are in the forest.
Oh,
Is
it's
it not
oh
revealed?
yeah. You have to zoom in just to see it. It's in the bottom left.
It's
Bottom
a pretty
left,
big map.
okay.
Yeah, bottom left is. Yeah, you can drag our stuff onto there. That way we can see. Oh yeah, it is a very big map. Holy crap!
Oh my god, I can't move these tokens. I can't move the shit out of my way.
So
Move the shit.
you and the three hobbits are walking along here. You're walking along. You're walking along. And then what do you guys just keep on walking? Anything you guys want to do while you walk?
What is the light situation? Like, is it dark? Is it light? Is it what time is it?
It's about you've been walking so long at this point. So much has gone by, many hours. Like it was pretty late. It was pretty late when Obadan gave his speech. Like it was after midnight when he gave his speech. The sun's come up. It's like sunrise, just about. So it's light. The little light's coming over the. Yeah.
So we need to all roll for exhaustion then, because we haven't taken a long rest. It's been 24 hours.
Oh, this is trifling.
Where we-
That's why I was been like, if it's been over 24 hours, we have to make our first roll.
Why are you gonna be
Well,
like
unless
this?
you guys want to make camp for the night.
We would have done. I mean, yeah, I would rather have to make camp
Yeah.
than
So,
take
okay,
the roll
so-
for exhaustion.
We're still at that point where you can, because we haven't really moved forward since trekking. So while you guys are trekking, you notice that the night's gone pretty deep. A couple hours has gone by, and you're starting to get pretty tired. So looks like you guys are thinking about making camp.
No fires.
Yeah, no fires, no need.
fires.
Okay.
Yeah.
No
I mean, I'll
fires,
hop up
just
into
go
a
ahead.
tree, go to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I'm just
Sleeping
gonna
in the
find the
tree.
nearest. I'm gonna go wherever Sprigg decides to go up into the tree, and I'm gonna roll my bed roll underneath that tree.
Okay.
It's gonna be a nice tree. Friendly, you know.
Well, I mean, you
So
are
it's like-
the tree expert.
As you guys are making your camp before you have fallen asleep, you all start to hear singing coming through the trees.
No.
Investigation check.
No.
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 Don't.
I
No.
wanna.
No.
I am not here for that.
No.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
I'm looking for it.
Insights.
Can I insight it?
There's nothing insight yet. You don't see anything.
I hear it though. I want to know its intentions or its next moves.
I would like to roll for stealth.
Okay. Everyone, please
Okay,
make
hang
your
on, I'm
rolls.
rolling.
Yeah, I'll roll for stealth too. Why not? Yeah,
I rolled a 22 for my investigation, and let me roll my stealth.
I got a
As of
nat
right now,
20
no
on
one-
stealth.
No one has exhaustion still, for the
Nice.
record. No one has exhaustion as of right now.
Do I have
I'm just want to
advantage
look
because I'm in a
around for
tree?
clues.
No. I mean, would that normally be something you get advantage for?
For what?
Hiding
Stealth?
in the darkness of a
Being
tree.
in a tree?
In a tree.
If that's not something you
It
normally get
depends, it's
advantage
up
for,
to
then
you.
No.
It depends on how dense the foliage is. And yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a DM's call, but
Smaller creature, how dense
I'm
is the
inclined not.
foliage?
I'm inclined not for that one.
I'm just inclined to
Okay.
say.
I give a lot of
acquiesce to your
advantages. I give a lot of advantages. I gotta say no somewhere.
Ah.
Okay.
16
So-
on stealth disadvantage.
You are attempting to hide up a tree.
I was already up.
Yeah, you're up a tree, but you're attempting to hide in it.
Mhm.
Okay. Investigation. Who else is stealthing? Tyler, are you stealthing?
yeah, I put it in there. It's on.
20. Okay.
Same with Solon. 16.
So Sprigg, while you're up in the tree, you start to see lights like lanterns traveling very slowly in the direction of the singing. Multiple lanterns.
It's worse. It's worse.
They're very soft lanterns. They're not even lanterns. They look like lanterns.
Floating
They look like lanterns. They're lights.
lights. And creepy singing. Okay, there's floating lights and
How
creepy
long do you
singing.
watch them?
I'm gonna whisper that down.
How long do you watch them,
not-
Sprigg?
I don't.
More
maybe
than a
like
second?
5 minutes to see if they're coming toward.
Okay, the lights start dancing around. The lights start like teleporting.
I don't like
almost.
that.
And the dance, the singing becomes more clear. It appears to be very jovial and lighthearted. And then
I'm gonna hop down. Never mind. I'll just stay in the tree.
Is there
And
any
then-
way discerning what language it's in?
hey, there you go. Roll for perception.
All right, I'll listen too then. Yeah.
18 on perception.
Oh damn, I'm just hot tonight. That's a nat 20 with a total of
Yeah, baby.
9 to 29 total.
Very nice.
Let me look at your character sheets here real quick. Well, I'll do that. Does anyone speak Elvish?
Yep,
Nope.
I do.
Nope.
You guys can understand it in Elvish,
Oh.
and it seems to be just songs of lighthearted travel,
Okay.
Good. 'Cause I
singing
Uh,
songs of the Grey Haven and
is there
leaving Middle Earth.
Is there any lore or anything that kind of tells about people or elves who sing in the forests or have dancing lights
Yes.
with them?
Yes, as a matter of fact, you are traveling with 3 of them.
What? We're traveling with elves?
No, you're traveling with people who know of the lore of the elves.
Also, I'm asking, do I know?
Oh, I mean, you are an elven person, like
Sounds
your
merry.
your family serves elves, so yes, I assume you know almost everything there is to know about elves.
So can I have the information, please?
What information are you asking specifically? I missed it.
Are there elves that are there elves that actually do this? Like they dance and sing through the woods with
Yes.
these dancing lights. What is their purpose?
They are
Why
leaving.
do they do it?
They're leaving, emigrating away from Middle Earth. They're going to the harbor in the Westlands, in the east of the West Sea, to never return to Middle Earth.
I'm gonna. Are
Alright,
y'all going
screw
to
it.
the Ponyta Inn? The pony
Yeah,
top.
I'm gonna break stealth and follow and just make camp and ignore them. If that's all they're doing, then I really don't care. Or I'm gonna tell everyone
Okay,
else,
with that-
hey, they're apparently they're elves. They're moving westward,
Oh,
abandoning Middle
Okay,
Earth.
Okay.
with that, Drofin says, "Wood elves." Go ahead, Sprigg.
Nothing. Nothing.
So, Drofin all of a sudden says, "Look, Bran, it's wood elves. We don't quite see them here that far east, that far west, but they do travel through here sometimes. I wonder where they're going."
But
And
they're
then
going
Branoi
home.
says, well, Talad says they're going home.
They're abandoning their post.
I've heard tale of this. They're leaving
Yes.
Middle Earth, going to the harbors in the West Fold.
Yep.
Past West Farthing.
Yeah, the time is done. They've lived
Did you get a
long.
catch of that tune they were singing? It went like, "We're so cool that we're going out of town. I'm so cool I ain't got a frown. I'm out of this place like I'm out of my town." It was something like that in Elvish.
With-
I just all I hear is bluegrass.
Really?
That's the only thing that they're singing. They're just straight up bluegrass.
Straight up bluegrass.
It can be bluegrass.
This went from Lord of the Rings to Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Oh, Ring,
It's
where are
canon.
you?
You got a
now.
pretty mouth there, boy.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna make you squeal like a pig.
Not Deliverance!
Yeah, I want Deliverance. We're going straight to Deliverance.
Oh my
We
god.
skipped over that.
So,
Straight to Deliverance.
Bran Eyes says, "I've always wanted to meet some elves." And with that, he like almost darts there.
No.
He excitedly just runs to the
No.
elves. Bran Eyes
Stop.
runs to the elves.
Don't go.
Before you ever do that, he gets up really close to the lights, and all of a sudden, before he can reach them, the lights go out and the singing stops. Silence.
Well, I told him not to go. That was his, Cool. Oh, great.
Wait.
Mr. Drofin, I
What?
expect that you want us to go investigate.
Well, what's your passive perceptions, everybody?
I think I'm at 16.
Okay, I rolled really shitty. You all saw that anyway. Just about 20 yards over, the lights come back on, and they start and you hear music again. You don't see anybody. You see the lights. You hear them.
Does
Bright
this
Eyes.
And
trigger any- Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
good. No, it's you.
Bright Eyes,
Players over DM.
do
ahead.
try to contain yourself. They seem to be in a little bit of a ritualistic stance. We should let them be.
With that, you all of a sudden you hear, "Hail! Who travels there?"
Oh, and
then,
you gave away our position. Good job. Moron.
As
Can
you
I-
hear that,
can I-
does
can I-
anyone? Yes, you
I'm
can.
gonna hoot. I'm gonna hoot. Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm gonna say back in Elvish. What do you want?
Okay, so they hear you say that and they return in Elvish. "What do I want? You're the one who accosted us." Ho ho ho!
I'll say back in Elvish. We haven't accosted anyone. We're just here. What do you mean accost? Do you not understand the meaning of that word?
Oh, your fat friend. What was he doing?
I have no idea and do not speak for him or his motivations or actions. He is of his own accord.
Do you have a name, fair traveler?
They call me Talad.
Oh, don't give him your
Talad.
I don't care.
I don't know what you're saying. Don't speak Elvish.
Yeah, whatever they're saying, I'm just like, oh.
My
we're
name
doing
is. My name is Gildor Inglorian, and I am a wood elf. With that, all of a sudden, you see about 20 elves just appear before you.
I don't like that.
Are you friend or foe?
Definitely friend. What family do you hail from?
We hail from the family of Noldor.
Have I heard of them?
Yes, you have. They're just a family, just a random, non-important. They're kind of, they're significant. They're well known, but they're not like influential or anything.
And I'll
His
say
name is
I am
Gildor.
a Vishar of the Dalalari.
Ah, so far from home. What brings you into our woods?
Trying to escape some of the riders. If you haven't heard that they're back in town.
Yes, as a matter of fact, we do know what seeks you. We were wondering what brings the Dark Riders so far west. It must be you, then, they are searching for. Why? Can you tell me, please, why do they seek you?
I do not have that information on me.
Roll for deception.
Yeah. I'm okay with
Ooh.
that. 19.
Golly, dude.
You might be a liar, but you are a talented one.
Look. They rolled a 17. Oh, but he has stats.
Oh.
He has,
he has-
stats.
Oh.
So, with that, he knows you're lying.
I don't give a fuck.
So he says, it's okay if you do not want to share this information with us. We have nothing but your best intention in mind. We are a friend of Hobbit kind.
Yeah, I'm gonna insult.
And he looks at the other three. Why are the Dark Riders chasing you? And Drofin actually recognizes Gildor, as he's visited with him before. He lives not too far. Drofin is common to take long hikes out a little bit past the borders of the Littleton, and he long walks days at a time. He comes back by himself. Even he just goes visits himself and comes back. He recognizes him. He says, Gildor, so glad to see you. Thank the heavens. We are being chased because of this. And he pulls out the bracelet. And with that, the elves kind of like start moving in formation around you. This is very concerning indeed. You must make camp with us. Let us protect you for tonight.
What do I get out of my insight check?
What did you roll?
22.
They have absolutely nothing but your best intention in mind.
Alright. Well, Dorfus,
So-
you're the one that decides where we go and what we do. So, I would definitely exercise caution in dealing with anyone. You have no idea if these people were who they say they are, and looks can be deceiving.
And with that, Gildor says, yes, your friend Talid is right. It is not wise for you to be going around showing this trinket to just anyone. I understand you know me, but please, in the future, even if you feel that you know someone, do not show them this item. Keep it secret.
My friend can swallow it.
Keep it safe.
I tell him my friend can swallow it. 'Cause I heard him. 'Cause I
This
said,
one's a bit bigger than a ring. Snarfy.
You'll notice that the singing has stopped once he pulled out this item. They're not as jovial anymore. They're more solemn, very serious.
Hey,
They seem to
Sprigg,
know
they
what this
don't
item
look-
is.
They don't like that thingy.
Insight. No.
I mean,
it's a pretty good reason why they did what they did. Yeah. So we're like, okay. Look, it scared the pee out of freaking Gandalf. All right. At this point in time, anyone who has a adverse reaction to it, it's probably a good reason.
Can I ask them what they know
yes, you can.
about the ring? Do I have to roll anything like specific? Do you know about this?
No, you they're pretty willing to tell you what they know up to the certain point. They tell you this bracelet is a relic, or could actually this bracelet could in fact be the great lost bracelet of power. The one that the Dark Lord Sauron himself was set to forge in secret to control all others. Tell me, what did Gandalf say of it?
Oh, not much, other than we need to protect it, and that's about it.
Hmm.
And we
Then
did
I will
a
leave it to
meeting-
him to divulge its true purpose.
All right. Yes.
But
He has many secrets.
did he say that this is in fact what it is?
I don't think he confirmed nor denied any of that.
Hmm.
He just had
So
suspicion.
he must be in suspicion as we are. Tell me, where is he? I very much wish to speak with Gandalf.
He's dealing out that good magic out in that Littleton.
Could you be more specific?
I mean, I can't give you the exact GPS location within Littleton, but that's where he's at.
GPS.
What was he doing?
Oh, he's fighting off some riders.
I see. Yes, that would be a good reason not to accompany you. Well, you are in our protection for tonight, at least until the morning. I suggest you find comfort and get rest while you can, for I fear that the journey ahead will be very dangerous for you.
You know, people have been saying that, especially Gandalf. So, again, Dryfin, I wanna really instill this in you. I know you probably have been used to Littleton your whole life, and I know you've walked around the outsides, but the greater world has much more dangers than maybe you've ever known or seen. So I think it's best that when it comes to the protection and dealing with things like that, that you leave that part to us and think about what you disclose to people around you that you don't know or trust, because the coming journey, if I am to be reading this correctly, many things are going to deceive and take away from your senses, that you might not know who you are or who we are, and your only self or your only protection is that ring that you have around you. So, and your friend. So be careful, and just know that this isn't a happy journey. This isn't one that is going to be fun. This isn't a vacation.
With that, he begins to start crying. He says, Talon, I wish this had never come to me. I wish none of this had happened.
Same, bro. Same.
You're not getting the Gandalf speech from us.
Duh.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Has all of this been in Elvish?
No.
I switch back to common.
Okay, because otherwise Sprigg would have not known what anyone said.
When Drofin started speaking to him, they were in common, and since then they've been speaking
Okay.
in common.
Okay. Context clues. Okay.
Sprigg just ends
So-
up having a confused Snow Owl look on her face the entire time. Just,
I'll walk up to Dryfin and I'll take the ribbon that I have around my arm, my pink ribbon, and I'll tie it around his wrist. And I said, a friend gave this to me. It's always given me comfort. Hopefully, now that I passed that on to you, it'll also give you something to remind you of our talk tonight and the gravity of the situation you're in.
He takes it very solemnly. He says, thank you. I will never part with it. So,
I'm gonna hop down next
with
to
that,
Tallard.
okay.
I'm gonna hop down next to Tallard. I'm like, are you a dad? Because you sound like my dad.
I have 2 younger siblings.
Oh, I know that life. Okay. I'm just gonna like huddle down next to. If they have a fire going, I'm gonna huddle down next to it. If not, then I'm going to just go to sleep.
Before everyone goes to sleep, Tyler will cast Goodberry so that everybody has their meal for the day.
Good berries.
Okay.
Good berries
Good
and
berry
pickles.
friendship.
Fantastic.
Good berry of friendship.
Why does it say on my one thing there's only 2 viewers, but on the actual dashboard it says there's 7? Oh well. Hi, thanks for
It
viewing.
says there's 8 of them.
I like it that you're here. Very cool. All right. Please like, subscribe, and follow. We do this as often as possible. Anyways, back to the story. We'll get more specific about that later. So, they say feast up. Well, I guess as you cast Goldberry, they say you can do that, or you can eat as much as you'd like. We have our feast table. It just magically appears before you, and with that, half of the elves seem to kind of lay down, and the other half are kind of taking up guard positions around you.
A magic.
All of them begin eating. Sorry, go ahead.
Listen, I'm more believing in a very small berry being drawn out of the nether than a giant ass table full of food.
Good old
Well,
heroes
no worries,
feast
elves
out of
have to
nowhere.
eat. So the elves are eating. This is their dinner. So the elves begin eating. They say, "You're welcome to join us at the feast." And they say you've cast your spell though, so no worries.
Well, I'll just let you know that these berries are magical, and they will provide nourishment for exactly 24 hours.
Yes.
So, one berry will sustain you
Nice.
until the next morning.
A lot of glass blowing tonight that'll definitely get me through the night.
Okay. I need to know how many people are eating so that I know how many I have left for the following day.
Aye.
Just one.
Okay.
We're gonna make a wicked marble tonight.
That's good stuff. My senses are getting dulled. I need to sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my rests. I need to recharge my spells.
Aye.
Yeah.
I'll watch over first watch and do some glass blowing.
With that, the elves say to you, "Please, friends, you're welcome to watch, but we will have it all guarded. There's no need for any of you to sacrifice sleep tonight. Let this be your respite before your long travels."
Great, I'll just finish this one marble up and head to bed then.
And then, so as you guys go to sleep, you guys overhear them talking more with Drofin. And long story short, they pretty much kind of give him the idea, the general message that you are elf friend, we name you elf friend, we name your party elf friend. We will send words to all of our allies in the lands coming before you to hopefully try to aid you if they are able. And with that, you kind of drift off to sleep.
Sleep.
Resting.
Do we get a long rest from this, or are we gonna wake up in the middle of it?
You get as much as you need, yeah. Yeah, you get as much as you need. It was only like 1:30, 2 o'clock. Maybe
Okay,
2:30 at the latest.
I'm just saying so I can push the long rest button on DndBeyond.
Yes, you got a long rest. Everyone got a long rest. You wake up like 8. You got a long rest. I don't care.
Speaking of long rest.
You have elvish protection. You're gonna get your long rest here.
Yeah, this would be a nice place to just stop. Be a good natural stopping point for the session tonight.
I mean, it would. We could. It'd be. I was kind of thinking that we have like 20 more minutes. There's a couple things we could do. A couple more conversation. And it depends up to y'all. I'll leave it to vote. Y'all want to quit it now?
I think it's a good checkpoint, right?
Yeah, I think it's I think it's a decent checkpoint to stop.
I'm gonna wipe out today.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wiped out today.
I'm pretty tired. This is a good spot to stop.
So let me get this straight.
Alrighty.
We're with Louie, Doo, and Yui
Yep.
out in the fucking woods.
Yep.
We're on our way to Briartown, Little Pony Rita, right?
Yep.
And then we just met a group of elves, right? And me and Tyler know what they're saying. Tyler has a full-on convo with these guys.
Yep.
And we find out they're cool. They don't like the ring. All right,
the
I
bracelet,
like it.
but
Yeah. I keep
Yes.
wanting to think.
It's
yeah,
a
the
ring bracelet, so it's
Yeah, the big
technically
bracelet
a
thing.
ring.
I
It's just
like it.
bigger.
we can, for all intents and purposes, moving forward, if you call it a ring, it's a fucking ring, and we'll know what you mean.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just you know.
Well,
I'm
I
bad with words.
mean, we are
People you
using
don't know,
the
I'm bad with
official
words. I
Lord of
mix
the
words up.
Rings WotC license.
Words are hard.
If I see, the thing is, if I had I already not like,
They are hard sometimes.
fuck it, they're rings. I don't care. It's too complicated.
Oh,
Well, no, I mean they could be a bracelet or a ring because it's a magic item,
Yeah,
so
it could
it'll
switch.
kind of fit to you. It'll
Yeah.
There you
fit to
go.
whatever works best for you.
It's a bracelet
That's
/ ring, whichever you desire.
They're wearing it as a bracelet because Sauron's hand is huge.
Yeah, he got those sausage
He's a
rings.
fucking giant.
He's got those kielbases.
Is that just sausage?
All right.
So very cool. Well, if you're still watching, I appreciate you guys being here. I am Lamancia, the narrator, also the DM of the Mistress of the Magical Artifacts. This also has been a production of a couple other channels, Solon and Sprigg. Go ahead with your names. Channel names.
Vodka Doll is my Twitch handle.
There you go.
You can also check us out over at Tales of the Blade, twitch.tv/Tales of the Blade, also on YouTube, Lord Tales, and come check us out.
Very cool. This is kind of a collaboration between all of us here, and I appreciate everyone who's spending the time to watch us. I know we kind of have short episodes on Tuesday nights, and we aim for 1 or 2 Saturdays a month that are a little bit longer than this. So stay tuned. I try to post up at least 2 or 3 days in advance on the Twitch schedule what our actual schedule is going to be. I mean, that doesn't always happen, but I try to put it up there. So if you guys want to join us again, just keep an eye out on that schedule, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the future. Chat it up, drop us your name, and we'll throw some shout outs out there too eventually. I'd like to get that going. So yeah, good to see everybody, and I look forward to seeing y'all again.
Oh,
This has been great.
Bye.